from MyWay RTK. I want to show you today how to install a Bluetooth adapter in the John Deere Starfire 3000. Normally, if you have RTK already, it's going to have a radio on the back. First thing you need to do is take the radio off and unplug it, which it'll be plugged in to this adapter. This didn't have a radio on, so it does have a dummy adapter on the end of it. But you'll unplug that, take the Bluetooth device, plug it in, and then you want to lay this into the bottom of the housing so that it will fit back on, and then you're able to screw it back in from the bottom.
Okay, you saw Scott earlier install the globe, the Bluetooth adapter actually on the 3000, and now we're going to kind of set up the app and kind of how it looks like on the 2630 monitor that we have here. When you power it on, you know, we can go in, we're looking at the Starfire 3000 main screen. You can see that we're on WAS. So actually at this point right now we're going to be configuring the MyWay InTrip app, and you're going to install that actually from the App Store. But we did already install the MyWay InTrip, and we'll go ahead and go into it. When you first install, where it says press connect, there's going to be a thing in there to configure the Bluetooth. We've already done that, but I'm going to kind of show you the steps that would take for your initial setup. So you're going to go into your settings, and the first thing you kind of really want to do is you're going to want to look for the device. And the first time is it's going to pop up the device. You're going to select it. There's no configuration for the iPad. You don't need to go into your Bluetooth settings to do any type of pairing. The app will do this all for you. You're going to end up entering in a username and password. I'm just putting in our temporary one. And you're going to use your own MyWay subscription ID and password that you have. If you don't have one, you just want to call the support line and get an account set up for us. Once you enter in all that information, you're going to see that the baud rate right now is set for 19200. If you're doing it on any other type of system other than John Deere, you're going to be able to configure the baud rate. This app will actually configure the baud rate on the Bluetooth device, so it does it automatically for you. We're selected at JD right now, and that's what we're going to use, but you have the ability to change for other systems what mount point you want to use. So all this actually right here looks really good. It's set up correctly, so we're going to go click on the status, and we're going to go ahead and hit connect. The first time that it actually is going to connect, it's going to take a little bit because it's got to change the baud rate. If it needs to be changed, it's going to take probably 20 seconds longer than what it will the next time you connect. So it went through, it connected, and so you're going to see on the 3000, and all of a sudden I have RTK right away. It is going to go a lot faster. We are real close to the base station. If you go in here to the RTK network configuration, you're going to see the base sats, the distance. If you're used to radio, you might ever see the voltage, but since we're using internet connection, you're not going to see anything. Radio data is 100%. So this is your initial setup. So normally when you go back into the system, you can have this thing kind of minimized, and you're going to be able to work on other stuff. The biggest thing you're going to want to know is you can leave it running, or if you disconnect it, you're going to have to reconnect. But in a lot of cases, you can just kind of leave the app running in the background. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut off the system and just kind of work like a normal user would. So I have it running in the background. We're going to power up the unit and not have to worry about the app at all. So we're just going to kind of let it sit here and come up. And the app's going to work the same as any other device other than, with any other, got Ag Leader, TopCon. The app's going to be configured pretty much the exact same way. And you can see on the On the iPad, it shows that we had connected to MyWay before the system even. So during the process of the boot up, it connected to the Bluetooth and established the Intrip connection for us automatically. So I would expect when this green star comes up to be real close to being on RTK or already have RTK. And you can see we have RTK here at the bottom. And there you go. One thing too is if you already were on a radio network at one point or had RTK with this 3000 before, you may have to change this the network ID. You can try leave it in the way it was. If it works, it's great. But if you have problems, a lot of times you'll need to change that network ID, and you're going to change it to an ID that has not been used before. Other than that, that's your the Intrip app for MyWay. If you got any questions, contact us support. Thank you.